I had a very important quest that day, so I cooked a hearty sandwich of sausage, spinach, and cheese to boost my health and stamina while giving me an attack boost, and included some dash juice so that my stamina would be virtually unlimited. I enjoyed the morning thoroughly. Because today, my mission was to enter a forest of calamity. Blocked from the public by the guild, this forest had been taken over by elder dragons, shaping the forest to suit their preferred environment, completely disrupting the ecosystem. As the scout flies in my app guided me, I could smell the smoke from my first target, a false king, attempting to make this forest his kingdom. To stop him, I would need to challenge him and ascend his throne myself. Okay, hunters, that was a really awesome fight. I loved how I ended by just one strike to the face. Solid. The Battle of Kings is over. I won that one along with the other 3 hunters that helped me. So we've claimed this territory for the guild. That's 1 down and 4 more to go. And I have 2 goals today. Reclaim the entire forest by taking down all the elder dragons and finishing this mission that I've been asked to do. And finally, finish the story. I've had this urgent quest for Black Diablos for the longest time, but I've been too busy to get out and hunt it. So come on, because we don't have a lot of time and I can see the dust clouds. Let's go. So yeah, honestly, this season has been really hard for me in terms of YouTube itself. In terms of grinding, I've done a ton, and hopefully, by the time you're seeing this video, you have seen the entire journey of season 6. But man, I've been working my butt off to get a bunch of money for my family just because my kids are going to school and we need, school supplies, lunches constantly, all these different things. And unfortunately, YouTube does not pay that much at this size or this time in my career. There, I turned on image stabilization. That should be better. I forgot I had it turned off for the opening shots because they were just stills. But yeah, it's always this funny thing because I absolutely love what I do. I love shooting real estate. I love video editing, but the amount of work I do is astronomical. My friend Skoy, he always says like, I'm not fully convinced that you're a real human. And yeah, I'm not either sometimes, Skoy, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And while I absolutely love YouTube and I want to make a career out of it, currently we're sitting at almost 2 years, or actually 2 years of this channel at this point, and I'm only making, to be honest, $100 to $400 a month. $400 a month is like my best month if I'm selling shirts and getting AdSense revenue. So if you want to support me, buy a shirt. But yeah, I essentially just still do this because I'm really passionate about it and I feel like it's an investment for the future, and it gives me a reason to get outside and hike around and have some fun. Not to mention that I've built up a great community of view hunters and a great local community of people that I did not know before this game. So good job, Niantic Scopely. You literally proved your mission statement of getting me out and connecting with other humans. So you win, I guess. Ooh. But why is Black Diablos here in the forest anyway? I don't know, but it's time to take it out. It's not attacking me? Are you friendly, girl? Maybe it just can't see me with those beady little eyes. It is trying to sniff me. But I'm literally talking, like right underneath it. Does it not have ears? Well, better put it out of its misery. Oh crap, it was listening!
Nice work, Hunter. That monster caused one heck of an uproar.
Miss Qualily, my tummy's making even bigger uproar. Need food.
All right, let's line up with the other hunters for a quick lunch break. We'll need fuel to keep up our spirits.
Where to begin? Beef? Chicken?
That noodle dish looks exquisite. The savory scent of the sauce as it simmers in the pan is irresistible.
The smell of those apples over there, slathered in that sweet coating, is gonna drive me into a frenzy. Did you guys just hear that loud bang? Fireworks, maybe?
No, I'm pretty sure the fireworks are scheduled for later. Could it be a monster drawn here by the alluring smells? Let's finish eating and check it out.
Of course, leave it to Black Diablos to make me use potions. I didn't have to use potions on the giant fire lion Teostra, but I had to use potions on the Black Diablos. Ugh, it's so aggressive. That's completely my fault, but let's hunt this Tigrex because I am trying to get as much of its parts as possible because all of its weapons are fun and because pretty soon we're actually gonna go on a little boys trip. Well, I mean, anyone can come, but the only people that are going are boys, to go visit Carno for even happier hammer hunting. Yeah, gunlance too, but we're doing hammers. And so I want to get my striped striker up as high as possible. And I will be style changing my para hammer. And I actually, hopefully, will have the materials for it this time because normally I don't. Oh, and it looks like our next elder is right here. Now normally the guild doesn't let you hunt this many elder dragons or huntathons in a row, but luckily I've been stockpiling ultra hunting tickets because as you hunters know, it's a pass that tells the guild, hey, I take on this risk to be able to hunt and not be exhausted from the last elder. You know what I mean? So let's use this on this Kieran. Ugh, I used like 2 potions on that. That's rough. I was doing a lot of good plays too, but in the end I got taken down. But thank you, Uyuyo, for finishing it off with your gun lance. But I only have 2 hours to finish this, so I gotta get moving. So let's burn through these tasks, get to the next elder and the next urgent. Let's go. Okay, we've cleared all of these now, and we're on to our next urgent. But our next urgent is middlesome. It's, oh, not that middlesome, but it's not one that progresses the story into a cutscene. So we're gonna walk and talk and fight it at the same time. Let's see if I can take on a 9-star Ebony Odo while reminiscing about the past 2 years. Let's go. At least I'm topped out on my special. So yeah, hunters, I don't have the most subscribers after 2 years, and you know, while I would like more, for me it's not really about like numbers. The only reason I want more numbers is to make it a career. Like literally no other reason other than that. I don't really already hit. All right, we're gonna keep going. Remember, do not do this. Do not buy potions on urgents. Oh gosh. Whoo! I got that perfect evade. But yeah, I have already gotten like so many opportunities. I've gotten sponsorships. I've gotten into Capcom creators. That's like kind of a dream come true, to be honest with you. Let's see if I can cut the tail. Bah! Nope. But yeah, like, already. Oh no, hunters. And I'm bleeding money and gems. Oh, I perfect evaded that without looking. Yeah, you know, most skilled dual blader. Not really, but yeah, I don't know. For me, again, as corny as it sounds, that's all about the power of friendship. That's why I started my Discord like in the first place, because I wanted to connect you hunters. I think it was around the first Diablos event. Dang. That's the whole reason I started my Discord, was because Niantic wasn't doing it. Let's see if sitting helps. But yeah, I started my Discord and made like a whole bunch of channels because I made a bunch of locations because we didn't have a way to connect. Campfire didn't have any kind of like access to Monster Hunter Now, and it's still super limited. Like even when it's like, hey, you're making an event and you want to connect the event? Oh, there's no events going on, even though it's like a big event in Monster Hunter Now. It's because it's still just like very Pokemon. I knew it, I dodged too early. Pokemon Go centric. So it's like, okay, thanks. It's also, you know, not as popular in the West, probably because you have to chug potions like this if you want to grind for long periods of time. That would be literally my biggest gripe of the game. I absolutely love the challenge. I absolutely love the grind. I genuinely love that it takes so long to get stuff, because then it feels super rewarding when I do. That's why I think Wilds, especially at launch, has felt so kind of not as rewarding, because dodge. Because I can like play for one session and get everything. Come on, final push. Whereas here, it takes like literal months. Nope. Almost. But yeah, and like things like this, it's super challenging when you get to these higher levels, even though these Mizu blades are like 10-2, 10-3, and this is only a 9-star, it's an Ebony emergency. It's not middling, I'm sorry, Ebony. But because of that, it's super rewarding when you do take it down. I know DGen in my Discord was saying that this is so annoying to do in with dual blades. And yeah, I can't disagree with you. My goodness, I'm gonna have to lock in a second, hunters. But yeah, so I've always put passion into the channel and the game, and the whole reason that I started this channel was so I could do stuff like this, because I'm a father. Oh my god, dude. The whole reason that I started this channel was that I could do things like this. Kind of irresponsible, I would say. If I saw another player doing this, I'd be like, bro, are you sure? Are you serious? How'd that? Should have back dodged. That was something that someone gave me a comment in the comments about, and that back dodge has changed my life when it comes to this game. But I started the Discord to connect and have a community. I have not tried to monetize the Discord in any way, and I pretty much will never, because it just, I don't even know how you do that. I'm not interested. Come on, no, fudge. But I'm really thankful I did, because I've connected with a lot of you hunters, and it's been a really fun time to get to know you all. But I started this channel like literally in the first place so that I could do stuff like this that I'm doing right now. I would not spend a cent on this game if I wasn't, oh no, doing this for my channel. I told you earlier that I only make like, on average, like I would say each month it's about 150 bucks, just being completely honest with you. But I'm able to fund my Monster Hunter Now habit using the money with or from my channel itself. And that was like the whole shtick. My wife didn't put that on me to do, like, oh, you gotta do that. But for me, it was like I'm a dad and I have to be responsible and I have to get the money from somewhere kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew eventually I would spend something on this channel. And I accomplished that goal. So for me, I'm satisfied. And that's why I put so much passion into this channel. But let's go immersive and lock in hunters because this is getting annoying. My goodness, that was frustrating, but we got it done. So now I have to use elemental weapons, slay 12 monsters, gather 12 times. Yay! But my phone battery is getting kind of low, and the next elder's around here somewhere. Where did it go? Solid hunt. So satisfying. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't get touched that entire time, and I had camaraderie with my other hunters, and I even got to hunt with Devil Hunter. I see you, I see you. But yeah, hunters, at the beginning of this game, it felt very, very isolated, but now with the community that we've built together, and then also with Niantic Scopely making like the remote features and stuff, while still trying to get us out in the world, I think they've achieved a really solid balance, honestly. I'm pretty happy about it. And so far as I'm recording this, there is no live event announced for this year, but I did just do a call with them recently and they were very vague, and it was a very like, I will neither confirm nor deny that kind of vibe. I just really hope it's not in Japan, because if so, I can't go. And also, I already have a pre-planned vacation for October 19th this month where I'm going down to Florida. I'll be in St. Augustine, Florida, if any of you hunters live there. That's my hometown. Hit me up on my Discord, linked in the description, and maybe we can do like a quick meetup or something like that, but it is a family vacation. But I'm gonna have to hunt down there, you know. Anyway, I really hope they don't schedule it for that week, because like I just can't go then. But if they do it stateside and it's not exactly that week, then I am 99% gonna be there. So I hope to see you there if we do have a live event this year. Anyway, I'm running low on time and my phone is running low on juice from all this hunting. So I'm gonna head back to my mobile camp, charge up, and hunt whatever I collect on the way, which is another sick feature that they added. It is so great. Now I'm just waiting for the Palico Plus or the Hunter Plus or whatever I can do to where I can have my phone locked and collect all these monsters that I pass by to hunt later. I really don't like that I have to have my phone open because it drains my battery, boils in my pocket if it's in my pocket, and is just inconvenient as heck. Anyway, let's get moving. back to the mobile base camp, and I packed efficiently. Shout out Tails, because I've got Baja Blast, zero sugar, tropical lime. That's another thing that I'm incredibly grateful for. Through this channel, I've made a ton of YouTube friends too. And like creators that I used to watch, like Giddy Fox Gaming, now is, I would say, a really good friend. We check in on each other and just see how we're doing, like even when it has nothing to do with YouTube. So I genuinely appreciate that friendship, and I'm thankful for all the friends I've made through YouTube. Power, you are a G, dude. We have like spent a ton of time hanging out and talking and grinding Monster Hunter now and other games together. So I'm really thankful for literally the friendships I've made along the way. But let's see what's next. A full throttle invasion of a 9-star Tigrex. Ugh, this is gonna be rough. Let's just go full immersion, lock in, and not talk. Let's just see if I can do this without burning any more gems. Let's do it, hunters.
Thanks for keeping out that Tigrex, Hunter.
I didn't think it'd be possible to stop a monster as hungry as that.
By the way, it's almost time to start our Mikoshi security shift. Let's head on over.
Carrying the Mikoshi around looks so fun. Everyone's putting their backs into it.
They really are. This is the power of cooperating with others. Just thinking of how we can make use of that power ourselves gets me really excited. An emergency message from hunters stationed at another post. Black shadow moving at high speed spotted on the Mikoshi route. Be on the lookout.
A black shadow? That doesn't sound too good.
We'll need the Mikoshi security detail to shift to high alert status. Let's start by investigating any monster traces in the surroundings.
Okay, took out the Tigrex. It was really beefy, but eventually trounced it. It just took 2 tries, unfortunately. But now we have to head back into the forest to track that shadow around the festival. Not to mention that there's actually a Nergigante in there, which I haven't seen hide nor thorn of all day, but one spawned right down this path. So let's take it out. Man, that was a satisfying fight. I literally like almost beat it without spending any potions. After today, I'm gonna have to go free to play for a while because I have been just throwing gems like they're gems. and my timer is pretty much up. I have to head home to take care of the kids so my wife can go out because we take turns and we're good partners to each other. But on the other side of the lake, right where I was hunting ebony odo for the urgent earlier, there is a kushala right there. So that is the last elder dragon we need, and it's clearly affecting it because I can feel the wind from here. As for the story, we have to hunt a ton of monsters and hunt a devil joe. So to finish the story in this episode, I'm either gonna have to go back out with my kids, or I'm gonna hunt whatever shows up at my house while I edit a bunch of episodes because I'm trying to catch up. But let's go ahead and jog to the other side of the lake because we are out of time. You would be trying to conquer the entire lake. You're not that guy, Kushala. Let's finish this, hunters. I had to talk smack, and then Kushala took me out and I was out of gems. So it was left up to the other hunters once again to finish the monster. But again, I did really well in that fight. It's so frustrating that one mistake and you're cooked. I need to really work on upgrading my armor because everything's always a race to the most attack possible in this game. And now that I have tens of a lot of weapons, I don't really need to focus on that as much. So that's gonna be my next side quest, is putting more into armor rather than always weapons. With that being said, I'm still gonna work on that T-Rex stuff because I wanna hunt with my bros. Most of the time, my gem spending and my suffering caused by this game is really caused by me, by challenging myself, like today, where I did all of this in 2 hours. And to you, it seems like pretty quick probably, but to me, it's about 2.5 hours now of running back and forth and all of these woods and around this lake to get all these elders. But luckily, at least our spawns were good. But yeah, that SNS episode should have been a really fun time, but man, that was torture. Anyway, I'm having a really good time today, but it is time to go trade shifts with my wife and let her go out and have fun. So I'll see you when I see you. Okay, hunters, so I finally got to the next urgent. I grinded through a bunch of monsters with my Palico, and I'm gonna take them to the park after this, but they're being great sports, so that's dope. But after this azure, we have to look for some black thorns and then hunt a bunch of monsters, gather a bunch of times, and then we will be at our urgent. So let's take this boy down and keep moving. All right, hunters, the Palicos and I have had an epic skating adventure, but now it's time to finish this. We've got a Zin, and then we're gonna watch some story and take down who you all know is already there. But I'm excited to see this shadow and take it down properly. And after that, I'm gonna let myself move into 10 stars. Anyway, let's take on this beast.
An Azure Rathalos and a Zinogre. I shudder to think what would have happened if either of them charged into the crowd.
But neither of them match the Black Shadow description.
Indeed. We've got the exploration base hunters at our back, but don't let your guard down. The Mikoshi's almost reached its final destination. Seems like it'll make it safely at this rate.
Heave ho! Heave ho! The atmosphere's really hyped up to the max now!
Everyone look! On top of that roof! A black shadow. It's a Nargacuga.
Weaving through the darkness with such agility. It's no wonder the exploration base team couldn't spot it.
It must have been drawn here by the presumption. We need to make sure the Mikoshi arrives safely. Hunter, you have to stop it. But be extremely cautious of its swift movements and tail attacks. Thank you, Hunter. You did well to stop that quick-footed Nargacuga in its tracks.
Guess it sensed the Mikoshi's getting too close to its territory. Anyways, I sure am glad nobody got hurt.
The festival's entering its final act. How beautiful.
Everyone's face sure does light up when they're watching fireworks.
I feel like we've gained something truly special coming here today. Almost like our relationships with the people of this town are on the verge of becoming something new.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Well, whatever happens, I'll be sticking around with you guys.
That's reassuring. I hope you feel the same way, Hunter.
Okay, hunters, I've finally beaten the story for this season. It has taken forever. I've just been super busy, but I'm thankful that it's finally done. And now we have, as of the time of recording this, like a week left. So let's see if I can finish it one more time, at least before the season resets and starts anew. Hopefully this season, I'll be able to get out more. I'm gonna focus on trying to make like maybe shorter videos just for the vlogs themselves. I know some of you like longer videos and some of you like shorter videos, so you can't please everybody, but just for my own sanity, I'm gonna try and just go out for little stints here and there, hopefully, so that way I can get more videos out, even if they're shorter. But hunters, I am just thankful to be out here with my palicos over there playing. They're literally like shooting Kamehamehas into like the woods over there at King Kong and stuff. Amazing. But I'm thankful that you're here watching me. If you're still here at this point in the video, I appreciate you a ton. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. It's been 2 years. That's wild. And recently, Reese asked me what my favorite memory from the 2 years is, and I couldn't really pinpoint one. There are definitely a few moments that I told him, but I want to know what your favorite moment of the last 2 years has been and your favorite moment of the last 2 years in my videos have been. 2 separate questions for you hunters. As for the future, my goal is to keep growing with you hunters and hopefully come out and see some of you hunters. I want to travel more. That's probably my biggest goal for the channel, but we will soon. We're coming over to you, Carno. And then I'll finally, 2 years later, put out that Texas video as an illusion of traveling recently. Yeah, but I've kept you long enough. Thank you so much to my channel members for continuing to support my channel, even though I don't give you enough, especially Superwoman for being a G rank channel member. Please like this video if you liked it. Thanks so much for watching. Happy hunting, and until next time, see you out there, hunters.